Hello and welcome to another video. I'm sitting on my living room floor again. Yeah, all I wanted to do today was I want to do a little bit of painting. I've got the book out again. It's called Beautiful World and it's just filled with like lovely pictures. So I've got this out, I've had a little flick through. I just felt like painting and I just felt like getting cozy. So I've got my cozy cardigan on and I just felt like getting the paints out and seeing what happens with inspiration from the book. And yeah, it's all part of the process. I just want to get better. I want to learn new skills. I want to teach myself that it's okay to just keep trying. And so that's why I want to try and get into the habit of painting every day. So far I have been. So over the weekend I painted on location in 2 different places, and yeah, it's been so nice. It's been so nice to get into that habit and just teaching myself new skills, trying new things. And to be honest, I'm noticing a change within the work that I'm like producing. And I think it's just because I'm letting myself experiment a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through the book and I'm gonna have a little look and see what I want to paint. I'll try and bring you along. Let's go. Random pages. I'm not in the mood for yellow. Hey, Sky. Hi. Okay, can film, please? Go on then. Thank you. This one. No. This one. That one is nice, but I'm just not in the mood for that one right now. I think I want something, I don't know what I want, but not that yet. Oh my goodness. Something a little bit more green, I think. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Very repetitive though. Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, it's not green, but that is beautiful. I'll keep my finger in there and I'll keep looking. Some fields. Not feeling it. Oh, now, hang on. That's beautiful. I think that might be the one. Wait. No. That's the one I did last time. I'm just looking at it backwards. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. It is. Very different. I know I've took my fingers out of that one. Ooh. Oh, so many nice ones. Right. Come on, there must be something. That one's nice. I might do that one. Bit of a challenge. I think I'm gonna paint it that way. My little boy. I think every time I sit on the floor, Louis thinks it's cuddle time. There. He's perfect. That's nice. That's a good boy. Right, can I do some painting now? Should we show everybody? I cleaned my palette. Cleaner than normal, which is very good. I think this is a better view for you guys. Yeah, all I've done is with my water brush, I just mapped out the sort of contours. So I've literally just, with my eyes, traced this bit as I've been painting it on. And I've just done it in like a really light wash green. So then I can go over and add in all the details. I did notice when I got up to here that I must have stretched this part out a little bit too much. But I'm gonna leave it as it is because when I got to this bit, obviously I'm missing out some of the mountains, but that's just something that I'll have to tackle going forward in different pictures. I think that it's absolutely fine to just do with what I've got. So I just have to bear in mind that this line here is this one, unless I bring it forward. Let me try and like, let's see if I can squeeze it down a little bit, because it would be nice to be able to fit it in. So let's just move that down a little, right? It's just a tiny bit moved. But I think it's this bit, isn't it? It is. So that bit goes out a bit here, and then it should come out like there. Right, okay, I think I can fix it a little bit, and I just want to have a little bit more of the mountain in there, and then obviously that goes up here bits. Right, that's gonna be it, right? Okay, cool. I think I'll be able to get this, like this mountainous bit. Whoa, I don't know why that was so dark, but I don't know why I'm still using green too. I'm just still mapping it all out. Just don't want that to be too dark, that's all. I'm gonna add in a little bit of a browny colour into the screen that was already in there, and I'm gonna add in these like darker shadowy bits. I still want to be really loose. I just want to practice more so I can get better at capturing landscapes. I want to predominantly be doing landscapes on site, but I think it's important to learn skills, particularly when you want to go a bit slower, so then you get faster when you are out and about. When you're out and about, there's a lot going on. It's hard sometimes to try new things when you're out and about, when there's like people around, people walking around, sort of. I don't know about you guys, but I can sometimes get a little bit conscious of people looking at my artwork, particularly like, you know, when it's in that like trust the process stage, and you just want to get it done. You don't really want people like hanging about and looking at what you're doing. I don't know, I've never had the experience where anyone said anything, but it's just that fear, isn't it? Someone will come along and be like, I don't even know what they would say. I am getting braver though, and I tend to try and pick spots where it is maybe a little bit more private and there's not really that worry. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that I want to learn, and I want to be able to experiment in private, like at home, so then when I do go out and about, I can use the skills that I've learned and I can implement them like really quickly and know that they will work, like the ideas that I have, things like that. Still tend to like going in quite soft at first and then building up from there, and I think it's a good place to start. Maybe as I get more confident and, like I say, I try new things, then maybe I'll get a little bit quicker. I might go in with like harder colours sooner, because I know that I'm not going to be changing my mind. But for now, still going in with lighter colours and building up that way. It's very much trust the process stage. I could not go in with just like a dark blue or a black for this part right now. That would make me feel like, oh my god, I've made like a huge mistake. I could go in with a watered down colour like this, definitely, but the idea of just going straight in, that it kind of makes me feel a little bit nauseous because I wouldn't know how to fix that if I did, particularly with watercolours. Watercolours are quite difficult in terms of not always fixable if you make a mistake. for me anyway. But yeah, this is just all part of the practice, part of wanting to get better, do better. I have some really exciting ideas and goals of where I want to take this skill, but I need to develop the skill a little bit more first. I feel like I need to be, well, there's a lot of things that need to happen. It's sort of something to work up to, and it really excites me, and I find that drives me to try these things and to try and paint every day. It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. It's like this. Okay, I'm maybe just gonna be quiet for a bit and paint. Okay, so it's starting to come together. This side particularly, I'm becoming more happy with it. This side, obviously it needs to be darker, and I need to pluck up that courage to go for it. So that's the black, maybe more blue is needed. Oh my god, it's so dark. Let's go. And it's more of it's not as curved on the bottom as I've made it. It's quite like jaggedy, isn't it? So let's go jaggedy. Okay. On the page you can see that that's closer to the colour that I needed. And then okay, this is the scary bit. This is so scary. Add in a bit more blue. We'll tone it down a tiny bit. I can see what I've done now. I've made this shape. I've made it a little bit too high on this bit, but that's okay. We'll have to deal with that. But then I've shrunk this area, and I need to sort of bring back, put that in, and then bring this triangle out a little bit. So let's try just sort of sketch it out. And then that connects to there, and then just need to bring that out a little bit more. Okay. I'm struggling with this. This is hard. Okay, I'm just gonna continue and try my best. So I've got this bit that kind of comes out there, goes up there. Okay. And then these, aha, that should come out more. That's absolutely fine that I'm noticing these things later. I think the more you look, the more you sort of see, and you sort of discover things that you didn't before. And it's all about those skills. You're learning those skills of like what to look for. Yeah, just developing those sort of muscles so that you can reach for those skills when you're out and about. I feel like this is too dark and I don't like it. Okay, what am I gonna do? What are we gonna do about it? I can lighten it up with pencil after. Okay, maybe I'll feel happier if I just get some more green colour on. Layer up. Because I think that will help. Right, okay, I'm not really enjoying this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really enjoying this at all. I mean, I am, but I feel like I'm just fighting this picture. But I will continue. I will try and turn it around, try and save it, but I think let's just be honest here and say, yeah, I'm not enjoying it so far. I think the darkness has really scared me. I'm learning though. I guess that is the main thing, isn't it? Right, the pencils are out because I don't know what else to do. I need to add texture immediately to make myself feel better. Okay, I'm starting to feel a bit better with the pencil actually. And I'm noticing the shapes that I've kind of got wrong, and maybe that's the issue. Just going in with some dark blue pencil. I'm using the Derwent drawing pencils because because they are my go-to, they are my favorite. I think I'll be able to salvage it with the pencil, maybe. I forgot to even see where this was. Fiordland National Park, New Zealand, and the title of it is Milford Sound. So beautiful. Fiordland National Park. I hope I'm saying that right. I'd love to go to New Zealand one day. I've never been. So right now I'm going in with I've gone in with the yellow ochre and I'm going in with Mars Violet, and I'm just adding in little bits. I guess I'm ad-libbing. I'm not necessarily picking them from here. I'm using this as more of a guide right now for these parts. This is maybe my favourite bit where I can like ad-lib and I can just add in little bits. There are little bits like here, these pieces of grey that are giving me like the sense of purple, and so I am adding bits in specifically in those areas, but I'm also just adding them in just for fun, because I think I would do this in the wild. I was gonna say, I think I would do this on location as well. I think I would just put in colour and build it up that way. It's definitely coming together and I can definitely see myself in it now, whereas I couldn't before because I felt like this was too dark. But I think now that I've added the pencil, it's definitely given me hope and more of my style. I'm gonna add this purple all the way along here. Then I'm gonna go in with this, which is Warm Earth, and I'm just gonna add in little parts. It's not much darker than the purple, and I'm just gonna plop that in some places. I'm gonna have a little break there and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so I did a little bit. I had like the sketchbook on my knee, everything. I just felt like I needed to get that bit done. So I think I'm gonna leave it very soon. I think when I start to feel like I'm overworking it is when I need to stop, and I'm getting close to that point, I think. So yeah, I think I'm very close to the end of it. I'm gonna add in a little bit of this, what is it, smoke blue. I'm hoping that that'll just add that little pop of lightness. Yeah, it's adding in a little bit more of a blue to take away from that sort of blank turquoise. And it's also adding texture. Oh, I forgot to when I have the clip on, I always forget. Oh, this is going to be a bit dark, but I forget to add in just a little bit, just so it's not empty. So it's not perfect by any means. I've noticed parts that I've done wrong. I'm noticing different things, but I'm learning all the time. I'm sort of figuring out colours, I'm figuring out shapes, and the more that I work on a piece, I'm starting to realise that I'm figuring out a different way of looking at the picture. Obviously when you do plein air and you're like on site, things aren't always still. Things can move, light can shift, shapes can change, and so this is a really good way of practicing just to build up that like fastness and those skills of what to look for when I'm out and about. But I'm gonna leave it there. I think that is a good attempt. So I'm gonna write in this one. It was Fiordland National Park, New Zealand. So I'm just gonna write that in now. Just in case I want to look at this picture again, or if I'm wondering where it was and I want to challenge myself to paint it again. So I'm going to leave it there. I think it's good. It's all right, you know. I definitely went through a process with it where I hated it, I didn't like it. And I know that if I painted it again, I would do so much better, because I'm looking at shapes that I did and they're wrong and their perspectives are, but that's okay. When you're able to critique your work, you know that you've learned something. So I'm going to take that away with me. And I hope you enjoyed this style of video. This is much more relaxed. This is much more of the video that I think I want to start making more of. So if you've enjoyed it, please let me know. And also, while you're here, if you've made it to the end, if you have a specific picture book that you like that has like maybe landscapes in, I would love to know if you could let me know in the comments below, because I'm always on the lookout for picture books. I love books with pictures that are like this. This is quite big for a book, but it really gives you the sense of perspective, and you can see it. It's better than like little books where the pictures are maybe like this big. So yeah, any cute picture books that have landscapes in them, I would love to know. Let me know what you're working on, or just comment on the video whether you liked it, if you'd like to see me paint a specific place. Yeah, thank you for being here, and thank you. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.